It's actually Sunday and I have to work. I have the most important update. It's definitely influencing my whole lifestyle right now. This week has been a lot and it's only Wednesday. There's so much to do at work, but I'm just trying to stay afloat and care for myself and for my body, which is the big focus right now. But it's only Wednesday and I already feel like I need a weekend. So there's currently so much more going on because I decided to take up some extra work. Because I do have a very fixed plan for when I want to get promoted. I don't know when that happened because I was always kind of like a lazy worker, but somehow I have this like fixed goal now. Current pop culture might call this girl boss too close to the sun, but I'm currently hosting most of our meetings. I'm taking all the minutes. I have to prepare our board and everything and keep it updated. That's one thing I started to do. Then I also agreed to help out a colleague with a workshop he's doing at a different company, which would be about the topics that I'm very interested in, so diversity, inclusion, well-being. And that would look very, very good on my CV if I do that, as this is also kind of what I studied. But it's gonna be some extra hours for sure, and I really have to log in and think about what we can do in this workshop today, because tomorrow we have to discuss it already. So I have my first meeting in 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna update our board. Then I have to answer like a lot of mails because the project work is also not stopping, it's not slowing down. And hopefully in the afternoon I find like an hour where I can think about the workshop. Currently all I'm doing is being in meetings. We have like 2 different dailies now. We have 2 different weeklies. We have to discuss every single little thing, and it's just, I'm starting to get annoyed because I cannot do anything else. It is after 7 p.m. and I'm done now, but only because my colleagues don't have any time anymore. Otherwise we might have been sitting here for like another hour or so, which I really don't appreciate if that would happen. I'm so done. I think I might just have a crying session and then make some dinner. I didn't even tell you the worst part. Tomorrow I have to be in the office at 8. Before 8 even, because my meeting starts at 8. So probably like 7:50 I have to be in the office. It is so early. I feel like it's just getting earlier every day. Alarm when it's 6:10. It's now 6:40 and I have to be out of this place by like 7:10 latest. And I have to do like my makeup and everything now, and also pack some breakfast, which I didn't prepare yet. I have 5 minutes to spare, so I can eat one of my snacks. It's Friday and it does feel like a Friday as well. I'm very tired and I'm very lazy and I don't want to work anymore. But I did do some overtime over the last few days, so I'm probably gonna get off early, hopefully. Let's see. It's shortly before 1 and I didn't take a lunch break yet because I wanted to finish something, which I did. So now I could do that and just eat something and continue working. I feel like Fridays are so hard to work on because yesterday I went to the office and kind of just pushed out the last bit of energy that I had, and now I'm drained and I don't want to do anything anymore and it feels like a weekend already, so let's push through the last few hours or so. I got some leftover casserole and a lot of work. It's actually Sunday and I have to work. I think it's the first time since I started working 7 months ago that I have to work on the weekend. But right now there's so much going on. I have so many extra tasks that I just have to do like 2-3 hours maybe today. It's also that it's a lot of creative tasks, so I feel like I'm better off doing them now on the weekend where I had a little bit of a break from work, instead of trying to just set myself a meeting for an hour during my work day and trying to be creative in that specific time. It's definitely something I don't want to do often, that I have to work on the weekend, but I think once in a while for something that you actually enjoy doing, it's okay. I just think that next week is gonna be even more exhausting because I didn't have like 2 full days of weekend to relax. So I'm gonna get into working on this workshop concept that I'm supporting and have to do a lot of research because I have to provide some data. And then I'm also working on this inclusive event planning guide for my company, which was an idea that I had So that's also going to be a little bit more of creative time today. But yeah, it's shortly after 11. I went to the gym this morning and then we had some breakfast, and now I have to get going so then I can actually enjoy my weekend also. Hello everyone, it's currently Tuesday evening. We saw each other last Sunday when I was working. I already had a very exciting start of the week because yesterday I went to the office to meet a colleague who came to the city for some time. And today I actually went to a client's office for like a little appointment that we had with someone, which was very nice and very fun. And I just ordered groceries. It's my first time ordering from this supplier, and they're kind of similar to HelloFresh because they also have recipes and you can just put everything in your cart, so that's very convenient. I'm gonna try this out, see how I like it, whether it's financially sensible. But yeah, let's unpack and then I can continue yapping. For all of this I paid 50 euros and stuff for like 2 recipes, almost 3 recipes. Also a lot of breakfast items, so we're covered for like half a week, I would say. I'm quite happy. I think I'm just gonna organize that and then I'm actually gonna get back to my desk. As I was at the client side, I didn't have so much time for like a few other tasks that I have to tackle. So I might continue those, or I might continue editing my videos because I'm so far behind because I had to work overtime on the weekend, and that's like usually the time that I do like the videos and everything. So I might just do that. And I have the most important update, which would have very much fitted into like my last video, but as it's very new, it came today. I can show you today, and I hope that you're as excited as I am. Do you see what I see? Isn't this like the biggest couch that ever existed? Because, you know, for reference, I'm like 170 centimeters. I have no idea what that could be like in feet, but it's like, I'm not very short. Even if I stretch my arms out, I cannot reach the other side. So this is like huge. Yeah. So this is exactly where I'm gonna spend the rest of the evening, obviously, and get to work. I think I'm done. I wanted to stop a little bit earlier today because I did a little bit of overtime this week and a lot of overtime last week, as you already saw. It's Friday and I will do my nails this evening and also cook something, so it makes sense to be off a bit earlier. I haven't been outside the whole day, so probably I'll do that now first and then get to my nails, so that's done. I really don't want to sit here anymore, so I might try and do it on the couch, but I don't know yet how, because I do need electricity and like a flat surface. I feel like the last few weeks have been a lot, especially regarding work. There's definitely a lot to do and it's holiday season, so a lot of people are away anyway. But yeah, it has been quite a lot in the last few weeks, and I've also tried to get back into a regular schedule of going to the gym, and I feel like it's actually been really difficult to do all of that while maintaining a clean home, while cooking several times a week, while meeting friends, while going to bed early and all those kinds of things. And I noticed that I started beating myself up a little bit for not having the best cleaning schedule currently, eating out every once in a while because I just don't have the time and energy to cook, and like just not maintaining some of the things I want to maintain because I had to exchange them for other things like the gym schedule. I feel like I have to remember that I'm literally working half the time I'm awake, and I don't only do my 40-hour job, but I see YouTube as like even though it's a hobby, I still see it as like a part-time occupation because I spend like 15 hours or something, 10 to 15 hours anyway per week on this. So I usually work like 50 hours or 55 hours every week. I go to a gym 3 times per week, which is about 1.5 hours every day. And I try to sleep 8 hours every night, so no wonder that I don't have any time or energy for other things. And honestly, a lot of weeks I actually manage very well, especially when I'm getting close to ovulation and I'm like done with my period and all those things. But I'm currently entering luteal phase again, and I know it's gonna go downhill from here for like the next 1.5 weeks for sure. And that's something that really irks me, because why is it that I have like 1.5 good weeks every month and all the rest of the time I really have to push through, and I struggle with my mental health and with my energy levels and everything. So yeah, all those kind of things are happening right now, and just working more is, sometimes it's fun, but it's definitely influencing my whole lifestyle right now. Like, I plan on cooking something this evening and I like got the groceries and everything, but now I want to do my nails, and I finished early today at work. I didn't even finish later or anything, but I just don't feel like doing anything else, like not washing the dishes, nor like cooking anything, chopping anything. I find it really hard to navigate all of those things, and then I see other people who do all of that and more. Like, there's this one YouTuber I follow and she has a full-time job. She posts like twice a week. She has a dog and she cooks a lot and goes to the gym a lot. She runs, I don't know, marathons probably. Obviously, I start comparing myself, thinking, okay, like, I have anxiety, so half of my time is occupied with this anyway, and for everything else I'm kind of too lazy. So I'm definitely struggling with that. I know that on a long-term perspective I want to start working less at some point. I'm obviously Gen Z, so I'm very much in favor of a 4-day work week, and I want to get there in like 1 or 2 years time probably. Until then I still have to get adjusted to this whole work lifestyle, especially consulting lifestyle. But yeah, it's kind of the area that I ended up in, and that's fine. And I know that I'm still not doing that much. There's definitely people who work way more than I do and are way more ambitious, and I'm definitely not ambitious. I feel like I just don't understand the system, so I don't understand what I'm not supposed to get when others are supposed to be getting it. For example, promotions, salary increases, like I have no idea how to go about those topics, so I just ask for those things. Is that correct? Is it not correct? I have no idea. I feel like company politics are such a huge factor and no one actually is very direct, and I like to be direct, so I'm definitely struggling there as well. But I feel like I'm rambling about all those things right now. Also, I watched some of my old videos and I feel like I was talking way more, I was sharing my thoughts way more, and I somehow lost that, and I kind of miss the person that I was like a year ago when I was doing videos, or 2 years ago. And then I started to think, did I just lose all my personality because I started working full-time, or because I have a partner, or because I'm living with someone? And like, no wonder I cannot sleep. No wonder I'm exhausted if those are all the things that I'm thinking about all the time. This is a very chaotic ending to the video. I think this is gonna be the ending. I just want to like have you know that I'm okay and I like my job and I'm happy doing what I'm doing right now. It's just still very hard and still confusing, and I'm still kind of learning by doing. So let me not procrastinate anymore. I'm gonna put on some Netflix show and then start on my nails, because it probably takes like 2 hours. And if I actually manage to cook, I'm gonna be very proud of myself. And if I order something for like the 3rd time this week, I still slayed.